Hi everyone, it's Rachel Smith with Remax up in Big Bear. Today I am over at 1104 Wendy Avenue. Come check it out. Okay, so here we are from the outside, 1104 Wendy. 2 bed, 1 bath, a little bit of a fixer-upper, cleaner-upper. 5,000 square foot lot. Property lines gonna be somewhere around here. It doesn't look like it's clearly marked, but great surrounding neighbors. So you've got everybody that really takes really good care of their house. And then this one looks like maybe a long-term renter was in there, kind of bullied the house a little bit. But overall, definitely something that you could clean up pretty easily. You've got North Shore Drive just down the street here, but far enough away to where you're not going to get road noise on it. You do have these 2 big leaner trees up here that one day may need to come down, but honestly they've been there forever, so as long as they're healthy, maybe leave them alone. We do have an apple tree right here. Nice producer. I can see a lot of fruit. And over here is going to be the property line on the other side. Nice fence that they have over here. And then we got this creepy thing. Might need to go away or be converted into a bear statue. Who knows? So you can see flat, level, easy peasy yard. Lots of good parking. Probably could fit like 6 to 8 cars on here. Not that I am recommending that, just saying. So just looking at the outside is in pretty good shape, at least in the front. You do have some woodpecker holes up here. Tree is leaning towards the house a little bit. The other thing I wanted to point out, trim kind of missing, so little bits of work that's going to be just like that. Kind of cleaning up the yard from what the renter left it looking like. And then another thing that I would recommend is for this deck, we've got these headers that are hanging out in the ground. That is no good. So in Big Bear, that will cause termites. So that's going to be one thing that you want to get rid of, is the wood touching the dirt down there. So making sure that that has enough space to get away from termites. Roof looks like it's good, probably done in the last like 7 years, I would estimate. It's got this nice A-frame pitch to it, so that is going to be every renter's dream up here. The other good thing about this neighborhood is that you go down this street right here and you're going to take one right-hand turn and you're right at Van Dusen Canyon Road, which is going to be great for mountain biking, dirt biking, off-roading, because it's just a dirt road that leads up into Holcomb Valley. So we're going to enter through this side door. Here's another part that you could choose to do something about. This one, it does have this Trex decking that was just laid on the ground. So obviously kind of creates some trip hazards right here, being that it's not done as a deck. It is also laid in the dirt. So I think eventually you're probably going to see some termites coming out of that thing. And then we'll get to the back at the very end of the tour. So let's go inside. Okay, so here we are coming inside. The door could use a little bit of TLC, just sanding, scraping, and restaining that. They have a nice fly trap on the door. But for the most part, the bones of it are so good. The layout is so good. This is every person's dream for a place in Big Bear. This is really cool. So we've got parquet flooring at the entrance and pretty much all throughout the main living and dining room area. You can just see life in here. It's going to be my overall comment is somebody has lived in here full time and probably didn't clean much. But overall, I think with just a little bit amount of work, it could be worth much more. So you can see the difference in the paneling. So we've got paneling all around it, but this is going to be the painted paneling. So it's kind of painted white. And then this is going to be the original paneling. So this is just like the greatest thing, because I know I talk about this all the time. This is what it looks like. So it could look like this. It does look like this. That white gives it a nice, cleaner, bigger, open feel to the home as well. But overall, pretty good. We've got vaulted tongue and groove ceiling. Got that A-frame structure. You've got these two big windows at the entrance. Obviously take that bed sheet down. I like how the fireplace is laid out. And so you can see too on the paneling, you do need to do a little bit of work to it. It looks like maybe wood was rubbed up against it or something. Brick fireplace. Got a kind of cuts out into the room a little bit, but not awful. Wood burning stove. That's going to heat this place up pretty good. It's kind of cold in here today, but it's a cold morning out right now. We are hitting sub-zero temperatures. And so here's another good look too, is the dirt in the slider. Just love, needs a little bit of love, but not awful. Dining room, going to be in the main living room area. You could do a lot of different positionings here. I'm not quite sure where they would have put a TV, maybe back on that wall. I don't know. Countertops are just going to be a basic, like kind of 70s countertop white with the gold splatter in there. Windows are single pane. We do have wallpaper just kind of on this quadrant and a little bit upstairs as well. But a very large kitchen. Like this could be a very easy remodel. Some new countertops. I think you could finish off the cabinets or kind of leave much of it alone. And then also just change out the knobs. The knobs are not my favorite, and I think you could do better. Stove, bring it over, get a new one, line it up with the exhaust. We do have central heating in this one, so that one part is nice. Honestly, I don't hate that blue wallpaper. I hate the border, but I think you could get away with that wallpaper if you wanted to. We've got a fridge that looks somewhat newer, kind of a glass front on the fridge. I think you could probably get by with that as long as it worked. Thermostat on the wall right here. And you can see that we've also got it painted back here as well. So here off to the right, we have the laundry. So it just looks like a dryer right here. So maybe we're going to find a washer somewhere else. Got a hall closet right here. Then we'll go in bedroom number 1. And here we have bedroom number 1. You could easily get a king size bed in here, probably queen if you wanted to, but not 2 queens. You got nice windows on each side, so you actually get like a good amount of light in here. And then 2 sliding glass door closets, mirrored. And then we're gonna go into bedroom number 2. Lots of creaks in the house. Here's where our washer is gonna be. It's a little bit of work to be done right there. Maybe get a more petite one, a little bit smaller. And then also it just looks like somebody did some interesting drywall work right here. So I'd probably repair that, fix it, and do something new. And then we're gonna have the bathroom. Needs a little remodel. We've got the tile floors. These are not really tile, it's like a vinyl tile floor. Marble counter. That might actually be, yeah, I think it's marble. I grabbed the baseball bat just because I kept hearing noises and I kind of get a little scared walking through houses all alone sometimes, especially when they are in this kind of condition. Good neighborhood, but you just never know with people. So instead of tapping my nails today, I'm going to tap this baseball bat. So this is going to be a cast iron stove. We've got like a plastic liner on the wall. I think you could get by with keeping this, cleaning it up and maybe redoing it. I definitely would paint all the walls, paint the ceiling. You've got that white tongue and groove up there. Maybe get some new fixtures, but I think overall, a lot of it you could keep, but probably get a new one of these and some new floors too. I know several people are bothered by my fingernail tapping, so we'll use baseball tapping instead. Carpet is in awful shape. Carpet is nasty, and I would recommend getting rid of it. And you can see that some of the banister is missing right here. Definitely needs new banisters all the way around too, because this is too big of a gap right here. But overall, such a great layout, you know? Like, this is fun. This is beautiful. But definitely some weird energy in here, you know? Stuff on the walls, holes in the doors. That's a new window, but it was never finished off. So that needs to be updated. Got a new bed in here though, so there is that. I'm not sure what that pulley was for. Maybe it was a laundry hanger. And let's go and leave this baseball bat here. And my fingers are cold. Just want to find more of that sun out here. Okay, so coming outside, we've got exhaust right here. So the exhaust for the laundry probably runs underneath the house, just like all the pipes do. Got some ivy over here that probably grows. And then we've got a shed. Looks like the person that lived here before was a woodworker, probably. I'm not going too far deep in there, but that's what the shed looks like, and you can just imagine. It is on a concrete foundation, which does make it a little bit better, but still needs some love. Back here, we've got the area that was the workspace for all of these. Kind of like a live edge shelving right here. Water heater looks newer. I don't know what this roofing like material is for all around this area. It's interesting. Maybe they just had extra. And then back here, we've got kind of overgrown area. We did look at that house several months ago. 5-bedroom up on Nana. But you've got a great view back here. I mean, it's just kind of peaceful, quiet. You don't have too many people like right in your backyard. You're about 5 minutes to grocery stores, 6 minutes to Snow Summit, probably about 8 minutes to the village, 3 minutes to the lake. Really not far from everything at all, especially when you're off North Shore. So back here you've got like a seasonal creek, which I've never seen water in, but that does not mean that it doesn't grow. A little flower bed area. The shed is covered in roofing materials too. Looks like a little grass back here, or clovers that were once laid down. Interesting. But yeah, lots of opportunity in it. I could tell you that. Listed for $350. Great location. 3-bed, 1-bath. And really can just be adorable. Probably keep that piece. That thing's really cool. And more truck stacking laid down on the ground. Okay, so let me know what you think of the tour. I'm glad I survived and lived to do another one tomorrow. Talk to you soon. Bye.